In recent years, the regional turboprop aircraft Il-114-300 has become one of the most significant elements of Russia's aviation modernization program. It is being developed as a replacement for aging Soviet-era aircraft, particularly the legendary An-24, with the objective of ensuring safe, economical, and modern connectivity across Russia's vast domestic routes. Il-114-300 is a deeply upgraded version of the original Il-114 platform. It incorporates updated avionics, modernized onboard systems, improved engines, reinforced structural components, and an extended service life. The aircraft is optimized for regional sectors of approximately 1,000 to 1,500 kilometers, which equals about 620 to 930 miles. It can carry between 64 and 68 passengers, depending on cabin configuration, while maintaining operational efficiency in harsh climates and consuming less fuel than older turboprops. Although the primary certification program is nearing completion, supplementary flight testing continues. Particular focus is placed on northern and Arctic regions, where temperatures can fall to minus 50 degrees Celsius, equivalent to minus 58 degrees Fahrenheit. These trials verify durability and reliability under extreme real-world conditions. Altitude Addicts, the YouTube channel presenting this analysis, notes that certification in laboratory conditions is only part of the story. True validation occurs when aircraft operate in the demanding environments of Siberia and the Arctic. A significant development in the aircraft's evolution emerged from Yakutia. The head of the Republic of Sakha, Isin Nikolaev, proposed modifying Il-114-300 to better suit Arctic operational realities. The proposal centers on expanding the cargo and stowage compartment. Passenger capacity could be reduced to approximately 50 to 52 seats in order to increase freight capability. In remote northern territories, aircraft serve dual roles. They transport passengers while also delivering medical supplies, food products, construction materials, spare parts, and emergency equipment to isolated settlements. Altitude Addicts explains that in many Arctic communities, aviation is not simply transportation, but a logistical lifeline. Greater cargo flexibility may outweigh a modest reduction in ticket revenue per flight. Nikolaev emphasized that Il-114-300 offers a substantially more modern passenger experience compared with An-24. The aircraft features improved cabin interiors, enhanced sound insulation, digital avionics, and smoother flight operations. From an economic perspective, the aircraft reportedly demonstrates competitive fuel consumption and maintenance costs. Its reliance on domestically produced components reduces exposure to foreign supply chains, which carries strategic importance under current geopolitical conditions. Nevertheless, production timelines remain a concern. Altitude Addicts highlights that supply chain stability, component availability, and serial manufacturing ramp-up are critical factors that will determine delivery schedules. Another key issue is certification for operations on unpaved or semi-prepared runways. Many northern airfields lack asphalt surfaces due to permafrost conditions and seasonal limitations. Summer certification for landing on ground strips is expected around 2028. This process involves extensive testing of landing gear strength, braking systems, structural durability, and stability on gravel or soil surfaces. Operating in Arctic regions introduces additional technical challenges. Engines must be protected from foreign object damage caused by loose debris. Hydraulic systems, electronics, and de-icing equipment must function reliably at extremely low temperatures without degradation. Regional carriers in northern territories are participating in testing programs. These evaluations confirm the aircraft's ability to handle both short remote hops and longer intra-regional routes across vast distances. For decades, An-24 and An-26 formed the backbone of regional aviation in Russia. While rugged and capable of operating from challenging airstrips, these aircraft are now technologically outdated. Maintenance costs have increased steadily. Spare parts availability has diminished, and airframes have aged significantly. Il-114-300 is intended to serve as a modern successor. Fleet renewal improves not only operational economics, but also passenger safety and comfort. Turboprop aircraft remain particularly well-suited for short and medium-range routes. Compared with jets, turboprops generally offer better fuel efficiency on sectors under 1,000 kilometers, or about 620 miles. Deliveries to airlines are expected to begin in 2026, following completion of serial certification. Initial operators will likely include carriers in Siberia and the Russian Far East, where fleet renewal is most urgent. Beyond commercial aviation, Il-114-300 carries strategic significance for northern development. Regions such as Yakutia encompass vast territories with limited year-round road infrastructure. In many communities, seasonal ice roads are unreliable. Air transport provides essential connectivity to administrative centers, hospitals, and educational institutions. Altitude ATIX emphasizes that expanding cargo capacity directly supports economic stability and social cohesion in such regions. Flexible cabin configurations could allow airlines to adjust layouts according to seasonal passenger and freight demand. Federal support measures are also considered essential. Subsidies, leasing assistance, and modernization of airport infrastructure may be required to ensure economic viability for regional carriers operating thin routes. Despite promising prospects, challenges remain. Establishing a stable domestic supply chain and achieving consistent production rates require coordination across multiple industrial enterprises. Certification for unpaved runway operations remains several years away. Until then, some operators may hesitate to fully retire older aircraft in the most remote regions. Altitude ATIX concludes that maintaining quality control and avoiding delays will be essential during this critical introduction phase. Early technical setbacks could influence airline confidence and public perception. In conclusion, Il-114-300 represents a cornerstone of Russia's regional aviation modernization strategy. It aims to replace aging aircraft such as AN-24 and AN-26 with a more efficient, comfortable, and reliable turboprop platform. Yakutia's proposal to expand cargo capacity highlights the unique operational realities of Arctic aviation. In isolated northern territories, cargo flexibility may be as important as passenger throughput. If certification milestones are achieved and production stabilizes, Il-114-300 could become a foundational element of sustainable regional air transport. Altitude ATIX notes that in the Arctic and subarctic regions, reliable aviation is not a luxury, but an essential service for economic and social continuity. If you liked the video, please subscribe, share, and like. Also, please take the membership of Altitude ATIX to encourage us.